Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 37 of the Switch podcast. Your go-to African basketball podcast where you can have information regarding to the game of basketball. And today I'm here with my co-host P Funk. Hi, brother. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm stitched up, man. I'm stitched up. Shout out Kato. Shout
Yo.
out to Kato. Kato,
So
what up? What up? What up? Listen, hey, if you don't know, Stitched, go to My Stitch. Stitch is a brand that was launched by
mm,
our co-host Kato. And then she's doing her thing. We gotta
true.
support. We gotta support our own. So hey, get stitched up. Anyways, I'm cool. I'm
Yep.
cool. I mean, a little bit under the weather. That's
Understandable, man.
some Europe people problems. Like I came from Riga. I went to watch some. I watched some Eurobasket, and it was kind of hot over there. Got here to Germany, and it was cold.
You've
And then
cold.
yeah, but
Yeah.
it's all good. I'm gonna be all right. I'm just gonna take some
That's what's up.
ginger. Take some ginger tea.
You
I'm
put
good to go.
ginger tea, ginger lemon, and then you're good to
Yeah,
go.
yeah, I'm good to go.
That's what we do in Africa, bro.
That's it. We don't get sick.
Indeed, my boy. So yeah, unfortunately, FIBA connection is not here once again.
Yo, I mean, they working. They make it. Hey, they work for
They're
Eurobasket.
working.
Yeah,
They work for
only the two
Eurobasket
bums.
now.
No, wait, hold on a second. So
Hey,
Jonathan
even
is
Mark Jonathan is
is
working for
AfroBasket,
U16 AfroBasket.
AfroBasket, and the other two for Eurobasket. So we the two
That's what
bums
I'm
that
saying.
don't do
That's
anything.
what I'm
So
saying. We here, the only two bumps left out
I
there.
know,
I
I
mean,
know.
having to entertain you people, but that's what we do. I mean, we
Yes,
all have things to do, and then we're all here to talk about African basketball. And then every day of every time there is a new subject and a new pub something little something coming up into the basketball ecosystem in Africa. And yeah, so today it will be me and Pifa breaking down a little bit what happened to the African basketball a little bit in the Swish podcast. So guys, keep liking, sharing, subscribing, and then keep the support. We appreciate what you're doing down here on social media. We're on Instagram, we're on X, we're on YouTube, we're on Spotify, and soon to be an Apple Podcast. So yeah, we wanted to thank you and then to shout out to you guys that tune in every day, every Monday into the Switch Normal podcast. And yeah, we're doing it for you. And then for today's episode, we will have a more shorter episode, but with a lot of things to say, a lot of subject to talk about, to deep
gossip.
dive on. Gossip, you know what I'm saying? So first thing first, we're going to start with hot topic. After that, we will do the question of the week, and then after that, since we are in the U16 AfroBasket, we will talk about a little bit about the U16 AfroBasket, and then that will be a wrap for today's episode. So people, buckle up. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. First thing first, hot topics. So I will be today pleased to give you some hot topics. A lot of hot topics are going on so far. So first hot topic, I will start with some transfer that happened for some African basketball players, which are really big. First thing first, Babacar Sane signs a new deal with, correct me if I'm wrong, Rising Ludwigsburg. Since Pedro, you German in the next Bundesliga season. And you also have Aliou Diarra that starts a deal with Vitesse Bologna in Italy. And Jean-Jacques Boissy signs once again with Al Ahly Tripoli, winners of the BAL ahead of the Intercontinental Cup. And also, Egyptian star Ahmed Amin extended his contract with Al Ahly until 2028. So those were some little bit of signing that happened for some African players in the basketball ecosystem, in the basketball world. Second hot topic, and then this is one of the funniest hot topic that I will hand off to you guys. According to sources, now I'm quoting Angola players that choose to remain anonymous. Five players from Mali and four players from Liberia were disqualified because of failed age test, aka MRI, meaning that right now those two teams are competing with 7 and 8 players respectively. So for those were the hot topic right now. And then for the girls side as well, we noticed there is no formal communication that was handed out to FIBA or to the team page. But we noticed that the Rwandan U16 girls team is only playing with 8 players, which means 4 of them are missing. Question mark? I'm leaving it to you guys. So, bro, what do you have to say on this hot topic? That was it for me.
Man, listen, we gotta come on, Africa. We gotta do better, man. No, honestly, because if you think
I
about it,
swear,
that's
man.
yeah, that's why we. If you realize it's not something that is
Mm,
pertains only to basketball. No,
true.
football, the
Yeah,
same
even in
thing.
soccer,
Yeah,
like,
we win like all these youth level under 19 World Cup, whatever. They're so good, but when they get to the
yeah,
senior level, they disappear, or they retire at like at 28. Oh, such and such retired at 28. No, he's not 28. He's 34.
is even 40, bro.
Oh, 40, yeah. I don't know if you remember, like, I don't know, you might be a little bit too young. There was a guy named Taribo West. Taribo
No, I
West,
don't
like
remember them.
he's from Nigeria, and I think he signed
Mm,
with PAOK or Partizan, one of those teams. And I think it
mm.
was Partizan. And then allegedly he was 28 years old, and we came to find out he was 40. So can you imagine?
Damn,
Can you imagine?
that's a
But
lot.
I know, man, I know. But like, but before I understand, like our continent was we were plagued with wars and civil war,
Mm,
and but I mean, come on, we talk about 2025. We're talking about U16
it's the,
athletes, both boys
yeah.
and girls, right?
Mm.
Angola, we used to do that. Listen, as a matter of fact, we caught 6 of them. No, I think 6 of them. Yeah,
Six of
last
them,
in the
yeah.
qualifying
5 years.
for the qualifiers for U16
For the World
AfroBasket.
Cup.
No, for
Oh,
AfroBasket for the
for
kids.
AfroBasket.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
and I
okay.
think we played in Namibia or South Africa. We caught 6 of them. We were playing with 6 players only. You know, and then I was like, okay,
Damn.
so they're not mentioning who they taking, right? I hope they don't try to take the same ones, you know. So luckily they had a good sense not to take the same one.
Mm,
So and Angola's playing with all 12, you know.
yeah,
But like you mentioned, yeah, we were watching the games, right? And then we go to box score. There's only 8 players. I
that's
mean,
tricky.
you know, 8 players on the Rwandan team, and then
That's
also
tricky.
8 players on the I think on the Liberian team, and then
Liberian team.
7 players on the
Yeah,
Mali team. And I was like,
yeah.
okay. So my question is, do they test everybody or they randomly choose some? Because if they started testing everybody, I think a lot of teams are gonna even be disqualified. You know, 'cause-
True. And that's something that really happened a lot in Africa. Don't get me wrong; it's also happened like elsewhere, all across the continent. I mean, all across the world. You might find some type of this case in Brazil, in Asia, in whatever. But guys, come on, we're talking about the U16 AfroBasket. It's for the kids. Like,
yeah,
it's U16. You giving the kids the opportunity to play. I mean, if you grown or you probably 18 or 19, do your best to be as good at to get picked on to represent the team that played in the U18 or 19 World Cup. But why would you like cut your age from 10 years to play in the U16 tournament?
yeah. I
Why?
mean, listen. I think we had this discussion before. I mean, unfortunately, our continent is not known for a lot of positive things right now. It's either corruption, it's
It is
either
very
bad
unfortunate.
governance, it's either
Yeah,
starvation, it's either. And come on, you see our brothers and sisters getting into some little rafts trying to cross
yeah,
the ocean to go to the shores of Italy and Spain. So
yeah.
if you're willing to risk your life to go to Europe, what is it to like just
Mm,
say, hey, listen, I'm 5 years younger, I'm 4 years younger, And
true.
I know a lot of people they say, oh no, it's yeah, they don't know they don't really know how old they are. No, you don't. Come on, please.
Oh, they
You're
do. We're in 2025. What the hell are we talking about? Them kids are using TikTok.
but my question is like I was always because listen, let me give you an example. I have a personal friend. I'm not making this up. He's my personal friend. When I played I was young. I was like 15. When I started playing late. I started playing late. My
Mm,
first season. I was 15 years old, about to be 16. And then
yeah.
there was in Portugal. They had a because all the Lusophone countries, they played kind of like a
Mm.
lusophone games, you know. So people from Cape Verde, people from Guinea-Bissau, people from Angola, Mozambique, São Tomé and Príncipe,
Mozambique.
they all
Mm.
play in these little games, right? So they went to
Mm.
Portugal and then they ran away. They escaped. They didn't go back, you know. So I mean, we all knew each other more. Most of the African players, we all knew each other. This and that. All of a sudden, there's an
True.
influx of players, boom, coming. And then
Mm.
I remember one guy, they were kicking our butts, man, because they were like 5 years older than us. You know,
That's the crazy
yeah,
part, man.
if you have a 20-year-old playing against a 15-year-old, you know,
15 euros.
yeah, not only you're stronger, you're faster, you
Mm.
more
Mm-hmm.
skilled, basically, because the other guy just started to play. And then
Mm.
don't get me wrong, it makes a difference, you know. So these guys were like,
True.
this guy, he told me that he took 5 years. And when he got to Portugal, the Portugal national team wanted to naturalize him. So he took another year. So it was 6 years younger.
6 years. Damn.
So of course, you know, once you turn when you like, let's say you 22, the other guy's 16. That's a huge difference.
Yeah.
You know,
Indeed,
you're
physically. Come
yeah,
on.
and then you're
You're a
20.
man, but not really.
Yeah.
He's a boy. Come on.
And then you're 20, the kid is 20, you're 26. The difference is the gap shortens a little bit because he's maturing physically, whatever. But then
Mm.
when you're like 24 and he's 30, the kid has the advantage, you know?
Yeah.
And then if you're
Even of course.
26, he's 32, the kid has the advantage. So that's what happened to him. He retired
Mm.
really, really early, you know,
Really early in his
and then
career.
all of a sudden you know that there was such a gap between us. Like, you know, when you was start when I was 16, he was
Mm.
22, whatever.
Mm.
And then I became like this. And then it's
Yeah.
like, hey, bye-bye. You know, so that's
Bye
what
bye.
happens, you know. But
Yeah.
it does happen in other places. I know like a lot of baseball
That's what I'm
players
saying.
from the
Yeah.
Dominican, you know, because it's
Mm.
mainly poverty, man. It's poverty is avoiding poverty, is avoiding
Mm.
misery, and then it's trying to like, hey, listen, I've seen footage of Joel Embiid playing when he played JV. He didn't even play on a national team when he was on Montverde. I saw
Mm.
footage of him playing with his coach Key, or this coach that I know
Mm.
from Orlando, and Joel was terrible, terrible
Yeah.
kid, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
he was the MVP of the NBA once. So
Mm.
you know, maybe why he was younger, he got better, kept working, and got better. But then you
Indeed.
don't,
Yeah.
yeah, you don't go and I don't. To me, I can't judge. I don't know where these girls are coming from. I don't know how these guys are coming from. How they living. I don't
Mm.
judge the players. I judge what I judge is like, you know, I basically judge the teams. They allow it to happen. They know these guys are older, but then
True. That's the thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
they know the guys are older, but they just
Mm.
want to win. They want to win in the youth level teams. You know, they want to win. But then
Yeah.
once the kid is like, I don't know, 25 and out of a league or whatever with no team because he's actually 32, 33, then they,
Yeah.
you know, they completely abandon them. So my opinion is like, we need to be better in terms of like, hey, listen, I started playing late, so I had to do it. No, you don't. So start early. Basketball, they
Yeah.
didn't invent basketball in 2025. You know,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. But to me, it's sad that it shows that
Mm.
Africa, once again, because we don't hear that from. I never heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You never heard that one on
no,
on some of the European countries.
no,
It never
never,
happened in there.
no.
So, and then, I don't know if you noticed, like there is something that really happened. I don't know for other countries, but for some Senegalese prospect that go on to high school in the US and then to play ball, the thing is they cut their ages 5 or 6 years. So it's just like it's to back up your point. They
Yeah,
cut their ages from 5 to 6 years, and then they go to play high school, and they matched up with some little kids like 15, 14, 15-year old. They crushing them boys. They are dominant. They dunking. They're doing whatever. So what you're seeing, they're getting ranked higher. They're getting ranked
true.
high, like very high. They in the top 15, top 100 or whatever. And then once they hit like university, once they hit
Yeah.
college, and they start to play their competition. I won't even say their competition, but people that are physically mature as
Mhm.
they are, now you see the potential starting to fade because
Of course.
he reached out, like he maxed out, he reached his potential at that time. And then what you see, the kids are dominating them. So guess what happened after that? You've been ranked when you were in high school, when you were in college, and then when we start the university or NBA draft, you fade out the rankings, and you have plenty of those players ended up playing in Asia or in the Arabic or
Yeah,
something like that to
true,
make it out of living.
true.
So that thing really happened. It really happened a lot here in Senegal. I don't know
No, it's in
in other
Angola too,
countries.
brother. It's not no in Angola too, and um, it's reality. It's reality,
Yeah.
you know.
True, true. So yeah, let's since we were talking about those age gaps and differences and theories that happened in the U16 tournament, which gave me the idea to broach that subject for our topic of the our subject of the week. So the question will be: how much do age cheating scandal affect the credibility and development of youth basketball in Africa specifically? So, Peacock, you had a lot to say in the first 16 minutes. Now it's your time to shine.
Man, listen, it's and we we as Africans, you know, we as me, my listen, and I played in you. I never, unfortunately, I never played in Angola. Never. I never
Mm,
played in Angola. I started playing basketball when I was already in Europe. Um,
yeah.
so I suffer from that because I was a very strong player. I was very athletic, whatever. And they was like, oh,
Mm,
you older, you older, you older. I was like, yeah. But one thing
mm,
I say, I don't think it would ever stop because
true.
you know why? Unless Africa develops economically, then there's no need for our best players to go over there. But the
Yeah.
problem is they doing it to play at home too. They found
Wow.
especially in Angola, they found some girls with like 2 years, 3 years older playing in the Angola league. You know, youth level. You know, so
Mm,
these youth level coaches, they want to win so bad that they want to go. They disregard the fact that they know these girls are older, these guys are older. They know,
true.
but they just want to win because gives them like it's an ego trip, a recognition. Oh, I won X amount. Because when these guys go to the senior level, they do not play. You know, I remember. Listen,
True.
you mentioned Senegal. I remember like in '99, there was the basketball U19 World Cup. It was in Portugal, and I remember watching it. Spain had a
Mm,
guy from Senegal named Suleiman Dramek. Dramek, I think that was his last name.
mm,
This
yeah.
kid was like, he was, listen, he was so advanced that you know who he put on the bench for, who his sub was, replacement was Pau Gasol.
Don't tell me Paul Gasol, man.
Pau
Come
Gasol
on,
came
you
off the
got
bench for that guy, and then
words.
yeah, 3 years later, Pau Gasol was the number 3 draft pick
Draft
for the
picked.
Vancouver Grizzlies,
But
and
Grizzlies, yeah.
the guy was playing in Division 3 in Spain. You know, so
Hmm.
that shows that Spain wanted him to you wanted to use him to play and win games or whatever at that level, but then when
Mm,
push came to shove and you needed to play for real, Paul Gasol was
yeah.
playing. But it also helped that Paul grew like I don't know 10 centimeters, whatever, because he was a forward. Paul was a forward when he was like 2 meters. I don't know 207, 206, whatever. Then he
Mm,
boom, you know. But my honest opinion is, listen, you have kids that try to get into the plane's landing gear and hold it to the gear and then fly away. You know, we have people that
yeah.
they're willing to do everything to get out of our continent.
Mm,
Unfortunately, so
mm,
saying that they're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years younger is,
mm.
they didn't kill anyone. Someone helped them do it. These are kids,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So the
They don't know
person,
anything about
yeah,
it.
they don't. You know, so to me, it's like if they want to have an advantage over people. I mean, if I was in the same position, I mean, I don't know where the next meal is coming from. I'm like from a very impoverished family that they all counting on me to do it.
True.
Is that big of a deal? Honestly, I mean, oh yeah, it's. I mean, we got to see it also from the but we got to see it also from the perspective of the
Perspective.
father
Yeah.
who has a son who's the right age. He's 15 years
Yeah.
old playing under 16. He has like 2 years of basketball. He played, so he started playing when he was 13. Played a little bit, didn't play
Mm.
much, started getting better, da, 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 da. But he doesn't get in the game because there's a guy who's 4 years older than him playing ahead of him. So hence he
Yeah.
will never be able to go to the national team. He will never be able to be seen. So it's yeah, it's okay. He doesn't hurt anyone by doing that, whatever. He hurts himself, but he also hurts people that it's kind of like with
Actually,
steroids. Yeah. Kind of like
yeah,
with steroids. Oh, yeah, you did steroids,
true.
whatever. Oh, yeah, everybody's doing it. But yeah, but some people that clean. Oh, yeah, the guy that's clean. Oh, no, man, forget about it. So it's a double-edged sword. Um,
True.
we don't know the life circumstances of people. And there's some people, there's success stories with people that were able to forge a couple of, you know,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
a
I know
couple of
success
years,
stories. Come on.
Mm.
People say Hakeem is 2, 3, 4 years older. They say
Mm.
the late great Mutombo was older than that.
Mutombo.
That's what they say. I
Mm.
can't. I wasn't there. I can't account to the when my kids were born because I was there. Everybody
Yeah,
else, I don't know. I don't. I can talk about my
definitely.
kids.
We're
Yeah,
true, man. Date of birth in Africa, it's such a complicated subject. But yeah, just to
yeah,
back up your word, I feel like something that we really underestimate. It's the part of people that are surrounding those kids, and then to give them advices to do so. The thing is, you have kids, and you have also some parents that are. For example, I have a kid that played in my neighborhood. His his right age is 18 years old, but he's playing with a 15 years old thing. Like he's playing with a 15 years old birth certificate. But what happened to him when I asked him, like, why did you get your age wrong or cut out your age to play ball or whatever? He said one agent came to my house and tell my dad that I have big potential in basketball, and then if I cut my age, he will be able to get me to go to the States or to Europe or whatever to compete in the highest level. So some of these are promises that we made to the kids. And then as a parent also as well, you have to see that this is probably my way of getting the bag, right?
yeah,
So
absolutely.
some parents have to go, and the process of doing it, the parents kid invested over 1 million of my currency, CFA, to get his age down and then to get him new passports. And in that process, he lost one of the certificate that he had at school, one of the degrees that he had at school, only to make it out of basketball. 2 years after, he's still in the country, if you can think about it.
Wow.
No U15, no U16 selection because Senegal did not have a U16 to represent the country, for obvious reasons. And still now you cut out your age and then you lost a degree, knowing that basketball is not only the way out. And
True.
sometimes I feel like the basketball ecosystem in Africa is growing because you have some success stories like right here, like Jean-Jacques, like Bakar Sani. You made it from the scratch of Dakar or whatever, and then
Yeah.
to be where they are right now. But some of these are promises that we made to the kids, and then the people to judge are really people that are behind those kids, because at the end of the day they're still kids, and
True.
all they see is the dream of making it to the league or making it to the NBA or whatever, and then to feed the family. You know what I'm saying?
No, but you mentioned something that always puzzled me because it's like this. Imagine like you're 17 years old, right? And then you decide to get a fake birth certificate saying that
Thanks.
you're like 15 or 14, whatever.
Mm.
But then all this time you went to school, right?
Yep.
So
Yep.
so you went to school with your original age, and then your class, you had teammates, classmates, blase, blase. And then all of a sudden you show up in the same. I understand if you do this and you leave, but if you stay in the
Yeah.
country, they know you. They went to
They
school with you
know.
for so
Yeah, and it's a small country here. Everybody know each other, man.
And then listen, there's a couple of, let me tell you something. In Angola, there's when you register, when you stop playing basketball, you register yourself in a federation database. So they put
Mm.
your date of birth, whatever, everything is in there. And if you try to do any something like this, whatever, they're gonna know because your original record is there. Unless you have somebody inside that can go and expunge that for you to put a
That's the
new one,
thing.
you know.
True.
But my question is, what happens if their basketball thing doesn't work out? Because
That's the thing.
you got to go back to getting a degree or something. Because I remember, because I was listen, when I went to my I left Angola when I was 14. I left Angola when I was 14. I went to Portugal, but I was studying. I studied
Mm.
Angola, and then I continued my studies in Portugal. So all of a sudden, I will come up. What a lot of people do and did to a lot of
Mm.
some players I know, they gave
Mm.
them new identities. You know,
New name,
new name,
everything.
new everything. Yeah, new names, new
Damn.
everything. And then there was a guy that I know, an Angolan guy. He played U16 AfroBasket a long time ago in Portugal, and then allegedly, somebody from a team gave him um, a what's the name of this? An identity of someone who had died. A Portuguese.
Damn.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So the police was involved. The guy had to leave. He had to rush. They tipped him. Hey, listen, they're onto you. He got his stuff and went back to Angola because, but he couldn't have done it by himself. He couldn't have done it by
Yep.
himself. But
Yep.
and then I know a lot of, and then also one thing that happens is like, okay, imagine if you're like a family of 6 kids, right? You got
Mm.
a fat brother, a fat younger brother doesn't play anything, and you good, you actually good. You stop playing with
Mm.
your kids, your brother's ID. Who's gonna know?
Yeah.
You show up to the thing. It's me.
The thing is, I have a friend that did that. I mean, we're born, we're in the same age, and then
Yeah,
we're friends. Like, if you know what I'm saying, we're friends. And to play for the U18 AfroBasket that happened in 2019 or 28 or whatever,
yeah.
he played with the certificate of his younger brother, who was 3 years younger than him, actually in the national team of my country. But yeah,
And he
and the thing
played
is,
as his brother.
yeah, there you go. He played
But
as
then,
his
but then,
brother.
does he
That is
continue
crazy.
playing? Does he play again? Is it still play?
Oh yeah, he still played, but locally, like,
But
he
he
only
plays
represented
as
the country.
himself or as his brother?
Nah, as his brother because he started playing as his brother.
God
So
damn. But wait.
that is
So,
crazy, man.
so where's his brother now? But if you go to school, imagine this. Imagine this. If you check, your brother, all of a sudden. So his brother is him now?
Yep.
Only in Africa,
Yep.
man. Only in Africa, man.
Bro,
Only in
weird
Africa.
stuff happened in Africa. And then, guess what? Like, he was in the team that represented Senegal in the U18, and then he played in the he was called in the World Cup in the U19 as well, like the same generation as Jean-Jacques Boissy and whatever. But yeah, since after that he got an injury and stuff,
Wow.
get back to him, and then he left school, and then now he only relying on basketball, and then how in our country, in my country, the league is they're not paying the boys, so now
Wow.
you kind of like using your brother's papers and then for the basketball game for a promise that people made you to like, hey, you good, you this and that. Don't get me wrong, he's really good, but lack of opportunity. He's a little bit of an undersized 2-3. So
Yeah.
guess what? Doesn't work that well if you're
Wow.
not a prospect or whatever. So
Because you
now,
stopped growing. Because you stopped growing. They take you like
yeah, he
15.
stopped growing.
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah,
stopped
yeah,
growing
yeah.
at 18 years old. What the hell are we talking
Yeah.
about?
No,
So,
but listen, you know what I saw today? I saw something really I saw a post by the Barcelona basketball team. They got three
mm,
black dudes. They got on the from the youth level teams, they got that guy. the Bone, I think that's the guy Mohammed, right? The kid, the guy who's
Yeah,
dunking.
yeah,
They say he's
yeah.
like
Mohamed Bona.
Giannis Wembayama. They say he's Giannis
Hmm.
Wembayama. Yeah, they have him. They got this other black kid, and they got Bunje Bunje's son, Ruben Bunje Bunje's son. He's like,
Ruben
I think
Puje.
he's, yeah, his son plays
Mm.
for Barcelona, right? So they're
Oh,
all gonna play. They're all gonna. This guy, I'm sure he was probably born in the States, so he's the right age. That guy, because his bro,
yeah.
his father's from Cameroon. He was playing in, I think he played at Georgetown, and he played in the for the Bucks. No, for the Bucks. No, for
Mm.
the who did he play for? For the Bucks. I think he played for the Bucks. And then he's a BAL general manager now. I think he's like the BAL.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. He's got a big the
A
job
big
in
position
yeah,
in the BAL.
yeah, big position at
Okay.
BAL. Yeah, I think he's at the GM now. But
Mm.
still, his son is a terrific player. Plays for Barcelona. Uh, he's gonna go and do training camp with a top team, with a senior level team, and it's the other guy,
True.
Dabone. I mean, I never seen a 12-year-old move like that, man. I don't listen, man.
But do we know which countries he come from, like
I think
his
it's from
origins?
Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso.
His book, Burkina Faso.
Yeah,
Okay.
but then what I've seen, listen, the biggest, baddest guy in the high school basketball is this one guy called Marcus Ponder. He's huge. He's like they
Mhm.
call him the new Shaq, this and that, whatever. And this Marcus Ponder, like they went on he played for OTE, Overtime Elite, 2 years
Oh,
ago.
okay.
Yeah, he played for Overtime Elite, and they went to they play that tournament they play Adidas Next Generation. They do
Next generation,
yeah,
like
yeah,
the Europe, and I have a kid
EuroLeague. It's like
EuroLeague. Yeah.
junior EuroLeague.
If
Like yeah, all these teams.
the MVP lives in my neighborhood. Fun fact.
Really?
The MVP of the tournament, yeah, Sidi Makhtar. I mean, I've followed him through all his career. He lives in my neighborhood.
Oh, what's up? What's up? That's what's
He,
up. So this
yeah.
where does he play? Where does he play?
He played for Madrid, and now he committed
Oh,
for
he's the one with the
yeah
broad shoulders, right? The
the
skinny
left
kid.
yeah the skinny kid lefty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he is
that's what I'm saying.
bad. I know you're talking about.
He's really good.
Listen. I remember because I watched him play because they had this black German guy named Declan Dudo, whatever. He played with him. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
This guy with
yeah,
he went to
yeah.
the states now,
Huge.
right?
Yeah, he's in the
Yeah,
States. He committed
yeah, yeah.
for I don't know if it is Arizona or I need to
See, I
check back
think it's
what
one
it
of
is.
those.
But
Yeah,
yeah, he
yeah.
was MVP of the tournament,
I
averaging
know because
18 points and 12 rebounds.
what
He's
this
really
year?
good.
This year, right?
Yeah,
No,
this
yeah,
year.
yeah. Because last year
Last year, last
was
year, and now
Noah
he
Zenga.
committed.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Last year was the Noah Zenga. This kid, this skinny kid from yeah. They
Yeah.
went to he's playing for the Bulls now. Yeah, but
Yeah.
long story short, so Marcus Ponder got posterized by this kid that allegedly was 12. My man,
Can you imagine a 12-year-old
man.
dunking on a 7-foot rim?
Yeah. And then, did you see there's
Fuck,
this thing
man.
on social media now. This guy, oh, how old are you? Whatever. And he say, I'm 10. This guy with glasses. Have you seen him? Like this little black kid man, listen, man.
So it.
Yo, it's like this. It's like this.
Damn, bro.
I mean, we have a thing. Us Africans have a thing because of the melanin that keeps our skin
Mm,
young and whatever. We can pass the. Everyone thinks, "Oh my God, you look so young." Whatever. No, okay, I might look
yeah.
young, but I'm struggling. Like my body inside is done. But come on, so we can
Uh,
basically because we don't go to the sun and fry. Oh my God, let me be like a lobster and fry whatever. The sun destroys your
mm,
skin and this and that, whatever. So
true.
but not 10 years old, man. Please. You can't. I mean, please, man. You
Like 10 years old,
come
dunking on a 7-foot rim,
on.
posterizing someone that is as huge as you.
I remember
You
this guy.
cannot even make this up, man. You can't even make this up,
But
man.
the dude is doing like listen, it's not only the dunking part, it's the fluidity
The
that he
way
has,
he moves, the
He's like,
footwork and
and then
whatever.
even the jumper, his jump shot is so wet because he is formed. So when did you
Mm,
start? When did you learn this? At 2 years old? You know, come on,
I
man.
guess.
Don't get me wrong, but hey, Burkina
When
Faso,
it-
hey, more power to you. The kid's gonna go play, but he is not 12 years old, man. Oh, please, 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 please.
No
He could
way,
be like,
bro.
listen, you would still be amazing if he was like 17. You say, oh, he's 17. It's like this. You would still be amazing. You
Yeah,
still go get millions of dollars in NIL in the States, and
true.
possibly be drafted. But
That's what I'm saying. It's
yeah,
just
because
when you were saying like you declare yourself that you're 10 years old, and then when you will be 13 or 18, allegedly, you'll be probably 28 or 29. And now you have to play with younger generations.
yeah,
And
no,
then when you make it to the league, you will retire 3 years after. That
true.
is
Oh,
crazy.
injury. No, no, no. But you're forgetting one thing. You're forgetting one thing. He's 6'10" at 12 or 13. You can't be 6'10" at 18, man. You got to grow, brother. You have to
What they're
grow.
feeding them kids?
Yeah, because that's another
No
thing. Because
way.
because I, listen, listen. Let me tell you something. When I was 15 years old, I went to I went to this. I changed teams, right? And then I remember I had a little problem with my knee. I went to the doctor, and the guy was like, our team doctor was like, listen, this year we're gonna get this. Listen, our team's gonna be stacked. We're gonna get this like 6'10", 6'11" guy from Guinea-Bissau,
From
whatever. He's
Sao.
15. Blah blah blah. He's 15. Oh yeah, whatever. So we had a team meeting, right? So I go waiting to see, looking, where's this kid? I thought he was a father, man. Honestly, I thought he was a father of someone. I looked at him, that's the kid. Yeah,
His
he's
kids
15
are
years
watching
old.
him play.
I was like, all right, cool, man. It's all good. It's all good. But then it happened, like, is he played, was 15, he was dominating, obviously. 16, that when he got to the senior level, he became a shooter, man, because his knees were done. He was like a seven,
Damn.
almost like 6'11" guy, 6'10", shooting threes. That's all he did
Wow.
because he overused his knees. So, but that's the,
Mm.
did he make a living playing basketball? Yes. Um,
Yeah.
could
But very
he?
short. I
Yeah. Could he
mean,
have made? That's what happens. Whatever, so, Lord, whatever amount of years that you put on the, you know, throw away in the beginning, they're gonna catch up in the future because
yeah.
you you imagine if you take 3 years, you reducing 3 years from your career. Normally, at a higher, unless you're like a freak of nature that
Yeah.
can play to you, like But then, yeah, but it's
And it doesn't help when I mean, in football it can help because you're not that tall, so your
oh
knees
yeah,
can a little bit handle
yeah,
whatever feel
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
But in basketball it's another journey. Like
Oh my
basketball
god,
requires so much, like
yeah,
so much things and coordination to all of your body. So imagine that you're tall, like you're probably 6'10", 6'11", and you declare for that, bro, your knees can be done.
true, true, true. And you keep forgetting something. You're not gonna start now with NIL and this and it's different. But before, you gotta wait until you
Yeah,
start making good money.
money from the
Yeah,
pros.
yeah. You gotta be if you
Yeah.
like. And then in Angola, there's some urban legends. There was one guy. They say that he played like 8 years of youth level. He played like
Eight
under.
years of
Yeah, he
youth
played 8,
level.
and then he was people making fun that he was driving to his games, youth level games. He was driving. No, but it's hey,
Yeah,
listen, Africa is I mean, we have our problems. We all know.
true.
Can we fix them by? No, we can't. It's above our pay grade. It's above our, even. Can I just? How can I tell a family, hey, listen, don't explore every avenue?
Yeah,
Because in the states they
that's the
do it too, man.
thing.
Don't get me wrong. They don't.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
can't do it like this. Oh, let's take 2, 3 years, but they do something called reclassify. You
Hmm.
know. So imagine you're a junior, you go and then you play the junior year again.
Yeah.
So you got an extra year, but now everyone is doing it, so it's not really gonna benefit you, you know,
Mm.
But
That
it's
is
I don't know, but I think it's like, listen, Africa,
Mm.
maybe I hope in the next year, I think it's in 2 years, like right, so it's gonna be AfroBasket U16 women's AfroBasket
Or
2027.
whatever. Yeah.
Please be better,
I mean, come on,
please.
y'all. Even if you cheat the system, don't get caught, man. Even if you cheat the system, man. Look at a team like Mali. Come on, guys. You've been dominating. you've been dominating youth level for like years. Now it's putting an asterisk on every championship that you're winning or that you won from that. I
I
don't
mean,
know. So
they like LeVar Ball. They never lost, undefeated.
never lost,
Never
undefeated
lost.
in the
Yeah, eight.
in the youth level.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But one thing you mentioned this that this agent was telling this guy that hey, listen, I'm gonna take you this.
Yeah.
FIBA has a rule that if a player, most of the teams in Europe, if a young man plays U16 at least 1 year, and he plays 3 years of under
Under 16
whatever,
level.
under 16, like youth level, then
Yeah.
they don't count as a foreigner anymore. So there's a lot of kids that do that in order to be able to play and qualify, and then so I
Okay.
think yeah, that's another thing. I mean, for instance, I wasn't I wasn't a golden citizen. I only had the
Mm,
passport. When I went to Portugal, I was 15. So I played.
yeah. Mm.
I played. They call cadet. Cadet is like
Yeah, yeah,
U16.
cadet,
Yeah,
junior,
yeah, yeah,
senior,
yeah.
or
So
whatever.
we
Yeah.
played. We played the last year. That's 2 years of U16, 2 years of U18, and
Mm,
then you're a senior. Yeah, and then they
yeah.
introduced this little under 23. They put an under 23 league, whatever. But yeah, but for me, it was
Mm,
like I played 1 year. So in Portugal, I could play as a Portuguese. I was, basically it's an equal standard status. I could play.
mm,
So I think there's the reason why a lot of kids are doing that. Put it 15 years old, in order to
mm,
go and be able to play and have a better future. That's what I think. I can't talk about other people, but
mm.
that's what I
Yeah,
think. So
yeah, that's crazy. But hey, Africa, it didn't only happen in basketball. Only happened in the last African, a Cameroonian, Wilfried Nata. I don't know if you guys remember
the
about
guy
that one.
dancing, right? Yeah, yeah. The
The
guy.
guy dancing. He said he's 70 years old. Look at his head. That
I
man don't
know,
even have.
but they found. Hey, but listen, do you remember this guy a long time ago? He was I think he was a refugee from South Sudan. I think he was in Australia. Um,
Mm.
Mak, it was I think it's Maktar. Uh, what's the guy's name? Not No, he's kind of like the other one, the other kid. He's the brother, Maker, Matar Maker.
Oh, yeah,
This
Sunmaker
kid, this
and
kid, yes, Thon
Ma-
Maker's
Ma-
cousin.
m- cousin,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Macron Maker.
So this guy made a big deal because of he went to HBCU. He didn't want to go to a normal. Excuse me, he was the top, I don't know, top five ranked in uh in the states, and then he decided to go to
Yeah,
Howard University. Didn't happen. A lot of stuff, and then it was COVID. I saw that he signed with like Halali Libya
yeah, yeah,
now. So wait, can you imagine one guy that we're talking about one and done, about to go to the NBA, and then 4 or 5 years later he's
yeah.
playing in the BAL? Okay, he's gonna play intercontinental, but still,
Mm, mm,
you know,
yeah,
but still,
yeah.
man, So
The
why? Because
the promise was like playing in the top leagues. That was the
yeah,
promise.
no, one and done. Listen, there's even I think there's I don't know if it's on Netflix or Apple TV or something. They got a documentary over him. Yeah, about
Wow.
him. Yeah, there's a documentary about him because the same way with Thon Maker, they found some
Mm,
evidence that he graduated in 20. That he was like 2, 3 years older. So
yeah.
then it happened where in
And
Australia, was it in Africa,
yep,
right?
in Australia.
Yeah.
And the guys like Tom Maker as well was prospected and named to be future Kevin Durant.
Yeah, but he
And
made it though. At least he made it,
but
man.
he made it to the league. But after he made it, man, come on. I mean, at least he had some money. And now he's playing, isn't he playing
China,
in
right?
Australia?
Oh no,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
he plays for Australia, but I think on a club level, on a national
On club
team, yeah,
level, yeah, I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
National team, he
So, yeah,
plays. Nah, but hey, listen, let's keep. We got to do better, Africa.
it's gonna be all right. So hopefully next U16 or the upcoming U18 that happen, we won't have this type of situation because it's very everything has a in a continental level as a whole, and then for the countries and federation that get caught also, because now nobody gonna respect Mali for that for what happened. Nobody even gonna respect Liberia for what happened. So what it will show, it's like anytime that a
Check
youth
this.
level
Check this.
competition, Rwandan girls, eight
One,
players,
two, three, 8 players.
eight players,
Oh,
and
because before
infamously,
you could say, before you could say, COVID protocol. They got COVID is over, man.
no COVID, no COVID. So
COVID
yeah,
is
I
over.
mean,
So it's passport
magically four
protocol.
player disappears, and
Yeah.
magically
Oh,
four player disappear, man.
but
From
you're
the
lucky.
photos
You
and the box
you're
scores.
lucky. Do you remember? You're lucky that all of a sudden they're gonna bring some 4 new ones. They just gave it the uniforms and it's them.
You can do it in 2025. That's the thing, man. And Rwanda, guys, Rwanda, you hosting, man.
I know, I know.
You've
You
been,
should you should test them
you
before,
should get
man.
it. Come on,
Yeah,
yeah, come
test them
on, test them
before.
before.
Or
Don't
or
don't never.
let's see if they show up at UAT now. 'Cause the bad thing, listen. Come on, Africa, we gotta do better.
No,
We
you
gotta go.
can you can call the same players, Pedro. Come on.
Why not? They didn't say who they were. They don't know. We don't I don't know who they are. Even in Angola, this stuff happened in Angola, I don't know who they are. They just say 6 players, this and
Fair
that, whatever.
enough.
Yeah, but it's easy to find out, because what you're gonna be like this.
Mm.
Okay, they advertised, the call up the final 12, right? The 12 women roster.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
you just got you go and subtract the ones that not there, and there you go. You know,
Nobody gonna see.
I know, but I hope, yeah, because they acting like, oh, no, just go with them, pretend that it's all good, you know.
Yeah, that is crazy. That's not all good. This is insane, man. And then you get called for that. I mean, next U18. I mean, if you get called, probably you can be. So test them before, Ryan. Come on. We
Yeah,
should do
yeah,
better. Like if
yeah.
you get called once again, there should be some protocols by FIBA and then to kind of forfeit that because it's kind of unfair for the actual kid that is 16 years old and is
I
trying
know,
to make it
I
out.
know, I
So
know,
yeah.
I know.
So
But we
yeah,
can't,
thank you,
we can't.
P1.
Now you're welcome, brother. Welcome.
Yeah.
It's it's
No.
called African problems, man.
We'll deal with it in turn. We'll check that out
No,
in
because
turn.
check this out.
So
Check this
yeah,
out. Check this out. Can I just add something? They
yeah,
had
yeah. Go ahead.
AmeriCup for U16, right? Champions
Mm,
of the Americas, or whatever. They have EuroBasket U16 Division A, Division B, Division C. So we're
mm,
talking about what?
yeah.
Division A, like 20 teams, Division B, another 20, Division C, like 12, or whatever. So we talk about like 60, 70 countries that participated this summer in EuroBasket.
In basket, yeah.
U16, there was none of that. So we're talking about
Mm,
AfroBasket U16 with like what? I think there's like 9 teams. No,
nine
11 teams.
teams, nine.
No, I
So
think there's
isn't it 12?
12 for the men's and 11 for the women.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
11 we already found. In 10 and 12 we already found 2 teams. I'm gonna start browsing. Hey, listen, let me check. Let me check the box scores, man. Let me check who's missing.
Let me check every teams because the thing is now it's getting a bad showing of whatever
True.
happened in here, and I
But
know that.
did they test everybody or is it randomly? That's what I want to know. They need to say,
Maybe
hey,
they
listen,
look
man,
at
you
it from
go.
the facial expression of some people because there are some guys and girls. You see them faces, you know them well. Them them kids are not 16.
Yo, your internet is gone, brother.
Oh,
Oh, he's back. Yeah,
getting back. It's
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Ho-
No, but I'm just saying, like,
Hopefully.
I want to see. Listen, maybe too bad Marcel and Caro they're not here.
Yeah.
Maybe Jonathan will know because he's on ground. Like he needs to tell us how do they test, who do they test, what's the, like what what's
Yeah,
the
sure.
criteria? What's the criteria of picking up? Or
True.
she looks 25. Let's get her. Yeah. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Just imagine is the MRI is based on look, man. If you see some of the faces that do some of the players that have, I don't want to point out any countries, but yeah, we all know what I'm talking about. Let's go. I'm ripping the Cameroon jersey, so by the way, I love you guys. From the U19 World Cup. But yeah, there we go. So it is the end of
So wait, wait,
this.
wait. Are you insinuating that?
Oh,
Uh,
I'm in.
are you
Cut that out.
insinuating that? I mean, listen. The thing is, they tested those kids. They passed, and now they're gonna the next competition is senior level, so they good.
Yeah.
We talk about the that U16. I wanna. Yeah, I've seen all these pictures from them. They some kids that really look young, you know, and it's not
Yeah, yeah,
fair on them
true.
to go up
Yeah.
against like some guys that could be like that, the neighborhood bully or something, Yeah,
Even their father, but we never know. So yeah, those are some African problems that
yep.
we need to fix internally, and then we hope that in the next U16 AfroBasket or any youth level competition happening in Africa, we won't have such those type of behavior from the federations.
True.
If FIBA do more due diligence, or if the teams did more due diligence, they will find out, they will test out those players, and then they will say, hey, not because that you are that good that we will call you, because I mean winning, but at which price?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
True. True.
So if you want to win, you have to. We want to win, but fairly. Fairly a little bit. But now, if FIBA start to make rules to, like, I mean, get onto the teams and then sanction them and then to tell them like if you this and that this is a rule for breaking it's a if rule you will get suspended on this next competition or whatever. I feel like
Oh.
the teams will do more due diligence and then not call out players that are, I mean, allegedly not 16 years old. But yeah, that is a segment for another day. We hope to have FIBA connection for the next episode for them to get us more and then to deep dive more and to have their take in that because they are the people that are now presently on site in Rwanda for the U16. So
Yes.
now let's jump into the next and last segment, which is AfroBasket U16, and I'm handing it to you to P Funk. So what happened in there?
I mean, there's Sierra Leone being butchered. I mean, uh, listen. Don't get me wrong.
But I'm sorry, man. Oh my God.
How did they qualify? How did they qualify?
That's
Who
my
did they beat?
team.
Or who?
Is there any qualifiers?
Sarah?
I don't know. I just woke up and
No,
said
it's for
these
zones.
are
No,
the
yeah, yeah.
team.
No, 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 no. Angola had to go through. I think we played against South Africa and Namibia, whatever, in our zone. So I'm sure each zone had to go through qualifiers. But I mean, I listen.
Okay.
I was completely on the your internet is not. What happened to your
Stable.
internet, brother?
Yo,
I
my
just
internet
think
is not stable.
let's check group. I'm going to talk about like there's three groups in
Mm,
women's AfroBasket U16 like
mm.
Tanzania, Rwanda, and Tunisia, Group A, and then four groups in Group B. Four teams, right? There's Cote d'Ivoire, Mali, Angola, and Guinea, and then another four
Yeah.
groups Group C. Four teams, it's Egypt, Kenya, Morocco, and Cameroon. Um,
Mm.
I was surprised by how Cameroon like got slaughtered. I thought it was gonna be better. Tunisia,
Yeah.
them losing was a little bit like I was like, wow, really? Okay, I was okay. So because Tunisia, they're always good at youth level,
At
and
youth level, yeah.
U60, yeah. So
Mm.
I was also surprised. I thought Mali was gonna be the big bad wolf, and our Angolan girls without the six, they got caught cheating. They did their thing, So,
Yeah.
so I was like, and then another thing is, I want to see your. Wait, let me just check the man side because I don't know by heart. I don't want to make mistakes. Okay, here it is. On the man side, here it is. Here's the AfroBasket site. Okay, check on the man side. We got. I'm checking the standings. Okay, Angola, we beat the host nation. Um,
Mm.
but check this out. Check this out. Sierra
Are you gonna
Leone.
talk? are you gonna talk about the Cote d'Ivoire and Sierra Leone game, man?
They lost. They lost. Check this out. Check this out. It's to me like I don't know. It's a beatdown. There was like,
It's a
but but
complete beat.
I think they started. Like, I don't know who they beat, whatever, to go to qualify and this and that. But like they lost. There was one player they lost 112 to 27, and there was one player
Dang.
that scored 25. If I'm not mistaken, let me just check
Oh,
the box score.
sure?
Yeah, he almost
Really?
outscored the whole team. Yeah, yeah. Here it is.
Oh, yeah,
Cote
yeah, yeah,
d'Ivoire.
yeah, yeah. On the Cote d'Ivoire side, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I can
So
give you the name.
he had 26. Minty Jean Dilan. He had 26, and
The
the
whole Sierra
Sierra
Leone team
Leone
had
had
27.
27. That is like, but check. How do you score 27 points in 40 minutes?
They scored 3 points in the first quarter. What did you expect, gang?
I was like, yeah. No, 2 points. It was two
They scored
points.
two?
2 points
Two
first
points in the
quarter,
first?
2, 6, 11. They were caught up, and then 8. And then I think and then
Oh my
Cote d'Ivoire
God.
started putting the bench players or whatever.
Mm,
It would be like, listen, hey, come on, halftime, okay, it's over. Okay,
have
you won.
fun.
Mercy kill,
Have
you know,
fun. Have
but like
fun.
one of the things I'm surprised also, like Guinea. Guinea, they're the
Yeah, I
defending
expected better
champs.
from them.
You know,
I expected better from them, though.
they got butchered today by
By
Cameroon.
Cameroon.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
they got
crazy.
butchered today. I was completely. I mean, I
88 to 57.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
You know, Mali, even with only like 7 players, they did that thing against Liberia. You know, and then I was a little bit also. I was like, okay, Guinea, they 0-2 now. They're going home
Mm,
after doing what they did last. But it's
that's,
also a question of generations, right? They're not gonna get another.
yeah.
What's the guy's name? It's out of fun. They're
Alpha
not gonna get another
Diallo.
out of fun. No, talk about out
Mm.
of fun from
Out of
Guinea.
fun. From Guinea, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
from Guinea. Yo, where's that guy? Malik Diallo. Where is he? The guy that
Malik
was
Diallo.
he played. Yeah, he played.
He played in the AfroBasket?
Yeah, played Afro basket. But no, I think he
Mm,
was in the States, right? He went to he played U18. I remember U18, the big guy. He played. I think he was coming from U16. He won U16. He was number 32. I remember. I think he was in high school in the States, and I lost track of him. But the guy
oh,
was
yeah.
I lost track of him. But
Mm.
my okay, it's the
The
lack
Malik.
of. Could you imagine like all this Eurobasket, Division A, B, C, whatever? There's a site
Mm.
that covers them. Next Gen Hoops.
Yeah.
And Next Gen
Hmm.
Hoops, but like we don't know who the stars are. You know,
That's
we
the
don't know on
thing.
the African.
We can't
Yeah,
even predict what the stars are because if we did, I feel like some of the Malian players, the Alunjara, the Canutes, and whatever, would have get more exposure
yeah,
going on to the thing, and then we won't be surprised of what they did from
true.
the last AfroBasket because they was that dominant since when they played in the U18 in the U flower. So
But
yeah, we don't have a site that cover.
were they older than everybody else? That's another thing. That's the
Oh,
question.
come on,
No,
man.
no.
Yeah,
Listen,
it's put in an asterisk, man.
true,
Rightfully so.
true.
Yeah.
Because listen, I'm gonna be like, listen, please, someone in the comments enlighten us. We need to know how do they pick who gets picked to go do
Picked.
these tests, because
True.
these tests are expensive. If it's a really a real
Indeed.
MRI, you got to go and put it, like, I don't know if it's a MRI. I mean, why would you need an MRI though? Like, you can get a CAT scan, you can get like a X-ray. You don't need an MRI to do it. Like MRI is like big time. I don't think, but
They
even
went full science mode.
I know they went like what's the name, CSI, to find.
Yes. Find out
Yeah.
who's really 16.
Yeah, no, but like no, but we're laughing, but it's
Uh,
good.
that's
But
crazy.
listen, I think sports is supposed to be the biggest meritocracy. If you deserve to play, you're gonna play.
Hmm.
But then
Yeah.
everything needs to be. according to the law. You know,
True.
if you need to be 16, it's not. Oh, I was 16 5 years ago, so it's good.
Yeah.
No, you need to be 16 now or younger than
True.
that. So
True.
in order to like to be some sporting, uh, I mean, I'm not even gonna say fairness, but it is fairness. It's not fair for you to play against like guys that like 3 4 4 years older than you, and then
True.
and then could you imagine like and then there's some guy, some little check. These 5 guys that got caught, there's 5 guys at home that with the right age that didn't make the team.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
That is so
there's
sad for them.
there's 5 guys that didn't make the team because they decided. And then don't give me this. Oh yeah, the federation doesn't know because they do know because locally
Yeah.
they should start testing too.
That's the
You know,
thing. They should do due diligence before putting out to the last 12 that will represent a
true,
country
true.
from mixed competition.
No, but like, who do you think is gonna take on the men's side, man?
Mali, even with 7 players. But don't sleep on Tunisia as well. Tunisia, the way they balling, the way they balling, they really
Yeah,
they're really good.
I'm checking the standings. I'm checking like the point difference. Like of course, um,
Mm.
Cote d'Ivoire is plus 85 because of what they did
Nah, come on,
to
man. That
Sierra
one, that
Leone.
one doesn't count, man.
But
But
then
yeah, Cote d'Ivoire also as well is playing really good.
Cameroon in 2 games they plus 38, which is impressive. Because
It's present as well.
yeah. And then Group C, Mali even. I mean, they beat by only 12. They beat Liberia by only 12. That's like, and then but check this out. Liberia was also lacking 4 players, so it's kind of like, oh my god, we beat you
No, even the
without.
even the game was even. I watched the game live. Even the game
Yeah,
was even. I mean, some of the possession in the fourth quarter, Liberia came out with the zone, and then Mali was struggling to pull out points and then to get out that zone. Even that game was a little bit even. It was a 12-point game, but yeah, it would even from in the court, also in the bench.
but I'm really what like I'm a little bit like not disappointed, but like surprised that Uganda is doing so bad, so poorly. They lost 2 games.
Mm.
They lost 2 games. They got a set of twins that I know is Quizetta. Is the last name is Quizetta. There's like there's Shane and then Shema, and then those
I did
kids I
not.
know they
I did
play
not
this.
watch it. I did not watch them. I did not
Yeah,
watch
they
Uganda
too
either.
do they kind of short, but they stocky. They play in Los Angeles. They play AAU over there.
Mm.
They play, and then I thought, yeah, they were winning. They were winning against a bunch of teams. So I was like, I was surprised. I was like, listen, now, but then it's like this: when you come to the hood, things change. When you
Yep.
come to the hood, things change. So I'm
I,
thinking
I've,
like,
it's African basketball.
I know,
If
we
you
need to, yeah, but
we have some
how come,
realities out there,
how come Nigeria is not there?
bro. How come Senegal is not there? That's the question that you should also ask yourself. I
Yeah,
don't know.
because you guys, everything, all the emphasis was on the senior level team that you
The
thought you guys
senior
gonna win,
level,
and then
man.
speaking of senior level, man, what happened, man?
What happened in what?
No, because the other ones are not here because I suffered. I was bullied because every time I said Petro's gonna win, Angola's gonna win, you always think your teams are gonna win. Blah 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 blah. You're delusional. You think you're gonna beat this. You think you're gonna beat that. You think you're gonna beat this. Okay, I was like, listen, um, we 88, no 89, 91,
Bro, you said it, and then there is one episode that
2007.
you missed. You were in Korea when I said that. One episode that you were in Korea. You said, we like Laval ball, never lost.
We never lost. Yeah, I said that right. So,
And
and you,
now, since we are more grown, I mean,
yeah.
in 90 or whatever, I wasn't even fucking born. What the hell are we talking about? And now that we
So
can
are you
see it in
saying
our
are you
own
saying that it
two
doesn't count?
eyes, I'm
Wow.
putting an asterisk in all Angolan championship excepted the last one in 2013, I think. Yeah, that one I watched it live. Wasn't
Wait,
great.
wait, wait,
You
wait,
won
wait, wait,
against
wait,
Tunisia. It was, yeah.
wait.
But the other ones, we never lost at home. Put it in an asterisk. Angolan
What?
people calling me a hater, by the way.
No, listen. It's not about being a hater. You said we got home court. You listen. You got to copyright that phrase. We got home court, meaning so home court is important to you and it's valid to you and it's not valid to us. We packed the listen. The arena was packed. 12,000 people,
Yeah,
man.
true, true, true. That was very impressive, though, by the way. I
Listen,
mean, the energy of the
12,000.
games was really good. Like,
Yeah, and then
I
and
would
then
give it, I would give
and
it
then
to you.
listen, and listen. We know basketball. Angola people know basketball. And
True.
it's not like we going for a lot because a lot of Afro baskets and BAL, whatever, it's like a fashion show to go take pictures, whatever.
Mm.
No, you were there like supporting the team to like, and then yeah, it was. Did the refs help a little bit? I mean, I
Yeah,
don't have a lawyer, so I'm not saying it.
help,
I don't
help
have
a
a
lot
lawyer.
of this.
Yeah, I mean, but hey,
Yeah, but come on, things happen though. It's a basketball game though. Things
yeah,
happen.
but it wasn't. Listen, if I think the refs can make an impact if the
True.
game is really really close. Yeah, come on, we beat Mali by it was a walk in the park.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
it was a walk in the
yeah,
park. Yeah,
I think they
Mali,
were
it was a
happy to
big town.
yeah. I think the final
Mali,
should
they
have
was happy. The
yeah.
final should have been Angola and Senegal, though. But we messed up because of some boy that played in Barcelona, and they spoiled us saying like he's a sharpshooter. Oh my god, I'm getting mad even talking about this Afro basket. Man, 40 seconds to go. You got a fast break, 3 against 2. What you gonna do? You're supposed to go to the rim.
Yeah.
Guess what he did? He brought the ball off the court after a steal,
Yeah.
stopped in the 3 point line, and then shoot.
It's called hero ball.
Oh, I was, oh my god, I wanted to kill that boy so bad.
No,
But
but
yeah,
it
Mali was dominant on that game,
yeah,
man. From the
yeah,
first
yeah,
to the last.
yeah,
You only had
yeah,
two players that show off. I mean, Boissy did show off, and Branco Baggio did show off, so it
yeah,
was easy to game plan against two players. I mean,
yeah.
since then the next one, De Bruyne,
I
and
guess
then we was
I
missing
guess
Babacar Sane, man.
no. You weren't missing it.
Come on,
You cut him. It's a difference. One thing is
because yeah, man.
because he said I heard the coach saying that he needed a point guard. Why?
I'm even getting mad talking about it.
No.
They
Why
brought a
would you
point
need
guard that,
what?
like, why would you call 4 guards?
Yeah,
That's what I was saying. Now I was saying it
when I saw that
in
thing, I was like, why would you need another guard, man? You got the
that's my thing.
MVP of the damn BAL. You got the
Come on,
starting point guard at the Pamesa Valencia, like at the ACB.
ACB runner up,
Oh,
man.
come
There
on,
was like, you have 2 point guards. Maybe you will call one. I mean, just to back up a little bit. But
just in case there's an
why do
injury.
you
Yeah,
need
but no, yeah.
four?
And then you don't
Why
leave
would you need
a
4 guards?
like. Listen, that guy is a beast, man.
Words. The thing is, like, we called forwards that even can't have a slashing game. They don't even go to the rim. Only one of them go to the rim. It's Pat Mustafa Job.
Yeah,
But all of them, you have Martarge, you have you have, I don't know, Amarsila, and like
yeah.
Orejalo or whatever.
Amarcila, yeah, he plays in Spain,
Come
right?
on. Yeah. I mean, all of them are spotting up and shoot. If the
Yeah,
three ball don't goes in, it's
yeah.
over. And when you have Babakar Sane who slash up, I mean,
Trying to
he
dunk
goes to
on
the ring on
people,
the
yeah.
three. Yeah, he dunk on people. We watched him in the BL. He was shooting 35 or 36% from the three. The whole Senegalese team was shooting 20% or 22% from three. Can you think about it? And if you want to
Yo,
win like that, nah, man, it's because of the federation. And then the coach as well. He made some choices that was very discutable. We went
yeah,
that far because
of
Jean
talent,
Jacques and
talent, yeah,
Boissy, yeah, because of talent to resume all of it. But if it was only on basketball, we didn't even have proper set for our players. Like that's the thing. We don't have a proper set for our players.
Thank
So
you, the
what
Sangana
happened?
job. Thank you, the Sangana
Yeah,
job. Thank you.
So guess what happened? It's a one-on-one, Jean-Jacques creating something or Boissy
Yeah,
creating something
yeah,
after alley-oop, so you don't have
yeah,
center place.
yeah.
We
It's
get
kind of like yeah,
exposed against Mali. We get exposed. You know what game did we get exposed? Against Egypt. It was that
yeah.
one
Facts,
game that we get exposed. Like against
facts,
Egypt, we get
facts.
beat down. I mean, coaching level and also basketball wide on the court. I mean, on the
Yeah,
court and off the court, we get exposed by a guy who is fat as hell and a lefty boy that was shooting all the damn floaters. Bro, I mean, I'm getting mad talking about this Afro basket, man. We always came third, man.
I know. But listen, now you got 4 years to think about it. 4 years to think about it. We're gonna,
Every
you know.
4 years, it's a lot, man.
I know now
AfroBasket
because
should be
yeah,
getting back in 2 years, man. Because
yeah, because now like a player can have like maximum three,
yep, yep,
maximum three,
max
and
three, and
and
three.
then
It's when you start early in your
yeah,
career.
yeah, yeah, and you better be good early so you can have an
Yep.
impact, and then
Mhm.
make avoid any injuries, and then like a team
Yep.
like I mean your team that has a revolving door of
Senegal.
talent, a bunch of
Yeah.
guys coming all the time, especially bigs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's say
True.
Mali also, Nigeria
Mhm.
also. So there's gonna be
Yep.
guys that are gonna make one maximum two Afro baskets.
That's the
You know,
thing. And then
you know.
not meant to cut you out, but when the coach did not call Babacar, I mean, what he said after that in his press conference, he said he's still young, so he will have time to prove himself or whatever the case may be. Bro, that man is 22 years old.
I
Next
know.
AfroBasket, he will be 20, twenty
6, right?
six or 7
26.
or
Yeah.
something. So
Yeah. Depending.
26 or
Yeah.
27, something like that, depending. And there is other factors also as well, which means injuries and whatever. You had him now.
Yeah.
Why won't you call
Or
him?
you can just say, hey, listen, man, you guys did me wrong. I'm not going. The
Yeah,
hell, yeah.
that happened a lot. So guess what? Now I don't know. You're watching Eurobasket. You saw what happened. Like Italy, they have two beasts that are black and
But
say
they're from Senegal, right? Nyang, right?
they're
Is
from
it?
Senegal. They're from
Yeah.
Senegal, man. And then we let them out and then go like that. Man, I'm getting mad, man. Let's wrap up this episode, man. You getting mad, man. Angola reached the whole Afrobasket. I'm saying it, man. I don't even need a lawyer to say that. But hey, GG's, man. Home court only work for some people, I guess.
No, fellas. Hey, you didn't tell me who you think is gonna win the on the women's side.
On the women's side, I think Mali gonna go three or fourth pit, depending on how many times they did participate, or
No,
when the
Mali, no, U18, U16, they won everyone. They got 8.
team. So ninth pit,
They keep winning.
they keep winning. So ninth pit. After that, I have Egypt and Tunisia on the women's side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think Egypt can come close to them.
like I said, I don't know a lot of our players because the 6 of them that I knew, they got caught with this little advanced age situation. They I don't, so I think I need I mean, okay, I always want to we always podium, like always place, in a podium, whatever,
Yeah,
finish in a
yeah, yeah.
podium. But
Mm.
I think this
Mm.
time, like we're lacking. The boys side, I like the boys. I like the boys side. They got
Yeah,
some
yeah, yeah,
kids.
true.
You know,
They,
the
they they
girls,
ball though. I watched them.
yeah. So we'll see. We'll see if tomorrow they're playing again. So we'll see. I think Angola has a chance of finishing the top 3 in both men and boys and girls. So we'll see.
Mm.
We'll see.
Do you
I
think
don't.
Rwanda home court will help Rwanda? Do you think that?
I mean, it did help against us.
Fair enough.
It did help against us, man. Even though, hey, we almost lost that joint, man, because he was trying to go crazy. Yeah, and then
Yeah,
he was trying to
that
get
game
into it.
against Cameroon, man. Oh my God, I feel bad for them, man. Hey, a three. Hey, man. Oh, it's okay. We're not talking about Alpha Bucket. It's a
It's
history from
over,
the
man.
past, man. It's
Hey,
over.
deal with it, man. Deal with it. Because listen, check. We got 12, right? 12 Afro baskets.
Yep.
So the rest of Africa, needs to be like a tomato and catch up. I
I guess that would never happen because you know the closest thing to Angola in AfroBasket men's, it's Senegal.
know
The
five,
last time
right?
they won, yeah, the last time they won, it was in 1997.
Yeah, so we got
Like Michael Jordan was still playing though,
hey man.
and
And
that's
then but you know what it is? It's everyone was like afraid of South Sudan, whatever. You need to bring
yeah,
your A game, man. You can't
yeah,
think like, oh, like the States. They
yeah,
sent their little crazy team. They got third place at the tournament of the Americas.
true,
You know, so you need
true.
to bring your best because
You need
everybody
to
else
bring
is
the A
bringing their
team.
best. Yeah, yeah. Don't come with
That,
this. Oh,
that's
we
that's
can.
where that's where I respected Angola. You know, on that South Sudan game, like that's where I didn't really did respect Angola. Like on the groups, you know, on the group stage, I was still fine with it. I was rocking with Angola, you know, because it was good basketball. We exposed South Sudan. Guinea was playing really good. You guys
Yeah.
beat them and whatever. So, but
Alpha
after,
Diallo, oh my God, he's a problem,
yeah,
man.
bro. Nah, that's Pro A, man. You cannot play EuroLeague and you can't be that good. Bro was a walking bucket. I mean, the confidence to shoot every.
Yeah,
Nobody could stop him.
yeah, yeah,
And South Sudan really put, really suffer from that one.
yeah.
And even people in my country was thinking like South Sudan would beat Senegal and whatever. I mean, when they put bro A game, like what is South Sudan? This South Sudan only Nuni Omot you think he's gonna beat you, bro?
And then
Stop it.
that point guard they got, I mean, he
Hmm.
wasn't
That yeah,
Carter Jones.
that American.
Yeah,
Nah,
they try to
he's not
get.
South Sudan.
Yeah, I
They
know,
try to
but
get a
I
point
know
two
because like,
version of Carol League.
yeah, come on, Carter Jones is. Why didn't he come though? He was
I
chilling in
don't
New York,
know.
in Chicago, whatever. He was there. He's just chilling, you know. And
That's
then
my thing with Afro. Yeah, that's my
why
thing with
didn't
Afro basket.
why didn't what's his name Royal Ivy come? They had
Yeah,
the president of the federation coaching the team. That was weird,
that's
man.
that was weird. I mean, I saw him first in the bench against Guinea. I'm like, isn't it Luolden coaching? What happened? He is he a coach? First
Yeah,
of all, but
no.
yeah, a lot of shit happened in there. So yeah, that's my thing with Afro basket. The thing is, when you watch Eurobasket, there are so many stars. That's why it's very attractive. You have the NBA page reposting
Yeah.
anytime that an NBA player making a highlight or whatever, if it is Luka Doncic or if it is Jokic or Şengün or whatever. But from us, bro, only Eve Missy came from the NBA and Josh Okogie. Come on.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we
And then
have
we talking.
Star over there. We have Star over there. I mean, unfortunately, Joel Embiid
Siakam.
chose the United
What about
States,
Siakam?
but
Siakam is an all
but you have
star. Yeah.
Siakam. Siakam
But
is an all-star.
check this out,
If
man.
he
Can I ask you
came,
something? Can I
uh,
ask you something? Um,
yeah,
we're talking about Eurobasket. These have rivalries, man. These people don't like each other. It's
yeah,
war, like they
yeah,
cordial, whatever. But we talking about Eve Missy. Don't no disrespect to Eve Missy. He was second team all rookie in the NBA. He's a rookie.
yeah, yeah.
He's gonna
Mm.
get into the second season. And Joshua Kogi is a journeyman.
He's Josh Okogie. He's a journeyman.
Yeah, he's a journeyman in the states and whatever.
Yeah,
So I mean, we had like Siakam that could have came like um Christian Coloco also. They were talking
even
about
the Mobamba and the Kaminga. They
Mo
sold us that.
Bamba Kuminga. Yeah, they were like, oh, Mo Bamba's
Yeah,
no Kuminga. Kuminga is in
Kaminga.
Kinshasa with what's the guy's
Yeah,
name?
he's in
He's in Kinshasa
this
with
restaurant or some
yeah, with this other kid with what's the guy's the
Moody.
point guard? Emmanuel Mudiay. Yeah, he was with Emmanuel
Moody,
Mudiay.
come on,
And
man.
then little this Mo Bamba is in Ivory
Mobamba is
Coast
here.
training, whatever, getting his I'm like, please, man, stop
Man.
teasing us, you know?
They
Yeah,
teasing, man. I was
yeah.
really mad, man.
I mean, hopefully, come on. Some check. Nemias from Guinea-Bissau is playing for Portugal, right? The two kids from Senegal they're playing for Italy. We got a
Yep.
ton of Adembona could have played for Nigeria. He decided to play for Turkey, you know.
Yeah.
So it's just a question
Look,
of
look at the playing out from France, Silva Francisco. Look
yeah, he could
how
play for us. Yeah, he could
boy
play for us.
he's
Yeah,
balling. He could have played for Angola, man.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He wanted to play for Angola. He was when he was in high school, he wanted to, but then our federation, we're like, so nah, you're a high school kid, we don't need you. Well, Think again, man.
Yep.
Think again. He was,
Look.
but hey, it is what it is, man. He was born in France, raised in France.
Mm,
He's a French
true.
citizen. He's like, he's listen. I saw him at the Kids on Kat the tournament. He is a legend, dude.
Yeah.
That dude is a legend.
Mm,
They got a team him and Yabusele called La Fusion.
mm,
That team is like listen, he's a
yeah.
star, man. When he was walking around
No,
Silva,
he
yeah.
is.
Frenchie
He's
came with his little Frenchie. Now, but I like this kid. This kid is like he used to play here in Munich. He used to play here. I watch him a lot. Yeah,
mm, he's
he's
really
listen.
good though.
Yeah,
He
he's
is really good.
offensive minded, like and he could jump. Now, I don't. He's not trying to dunk all the time like before, but he
Mm,
was a high flyer. So yeah, but it's
mm,
like we got talent. Now talent is everywhere. Like in Italy, on the girls side, there's an Angolan girl also playing. There's two Angolan girls playing for Switzerland. I mean, yeah, we got talent. If our federations don't want to make everything possible to bring
mm,
us,
yeah.
it's their fault. They're
we,
lost.
we, 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 we will continue losing to this. And
Yeah,
just like Eurobasket, you have all those rivalries. Like it happened every 2 years. You have the rivalry. You have the stars representing their countries, and every games are meaning something. Yeah. France playing against Spain, that they don't like each other. That's a war.
yeah,
That's civil war over there.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
now
yeah, yeah.
look at what happened for us in AfroBasket. We don't even now have time to create those rivalries because AfroBasket happen every 4 years.
Every four
And
years.
for our stars are well, if it's not for to go to play in the World Cup or Olympic, they don't show up.
True,
And that
true.
is very unfortunate regarding to European stars that go anytime that their country needs
Anytime.
them.
True,
Anytime.
true.
It is Eurobasket, World Cup, Olympics. Here, our star choose only to represent the country when it is the Olympic or the World Cup at some degrees, and that's not cool. It's not marketing your tournament enough.
Yeah, true, true.
But yeah,
Yes, sir.
that was it. So, man, thank you for co-hosting this with me this episode. It was really fun. It was a really fun chat. It was a two-person episode, but really fun. We had a lot of laughing about some of the
No
players' ages,
quiz,
but
no quiz today.
no quiz today, unfortunately. But I hope it will be back.
Yeah, because
When the
especially
whole
after
gang.
yeah, because you back, you know the winning column, man. You're not 0 for everything anymore, man.
Stop it, man. You should stop bringing this all the time, man. That's not the beginning. But yeah, thank you guys for listening to the Swish podcast, and keep liking, keep sharing. Just like I said before, we're on all social media platform in all the internet. We're also on YouTube if you want an audio and video experience. We're also in Spotify if you want an audio only experience. So, P-Funk, since you're the last one here, final talk.
This is more of a question. Um, we talked about all this. Like 80% of this episode was talking about age, right? And then
Yeah.
it's like this. Can you please somebody in the comments, somebody affiliated with, like the medical field, tell us how do they I'm not gonna say gauge, how do they because this is a
It's
test.
feel like a gamble. I
Yeah.
mean, that's the feeling
How
that
do
I
you
have.
go and say, hey, listen, this is how do you administer this test, this age test, this so because
Mm,
people say, am I right? I'm going to educate myself more. Next time I'm going to say, but the question I have is like, can you please enlighten me? Because I don't know. As of now, which
true.
is September 5th, like 11 o'clock at night, whatever. I still don't know how to do it. But could you please? And then how come only on this side of like the southern part of the hemisphere only we because there's people everywhere, right? I never heard of a
True.
of a oh
Yep.
yeah, Chinese was caught, or a Vietnamese was caught, a Russian was caught, or whatever.
Absolutely.
Only us, but it's
Absolutely.
all good. That was my question. How do they do it? And how come it's only us?
Yeah, that was such a great question. And yeah, tune in to the next episode of the week, and then we hope to have your comment in this episode on social. If we have someone working on the medical field, please, please, we beg, because we still don't know how those tests are given out to the players. But yeah, that was it for episode 37 of the Swish Nomad podcast. And yeah, keep swishing.
There you go.